This week I am so excited to have my younger brother Tzvi visiting with me here in Cabo for a week.
Hi everyone, I'm Tzvi, Benny's older brother.
Not anymore. Watch what happened only 5 minutes ago.
Benny, can I please have a piece of your donut?
No. Actually, yeah, I'll give you a piece of the donut if you sell me your birthright.
Welcome to the Cabo Jewish Center's video blog, the Torah portion of Vayetze.
Benny, that's the third donut you're giving me. You're so generous.
I now also own his portion in the world to come. In this week's Torah portion of Vayetze, Jacob escapes his brother Esav, who wants to kill him. Arriving in Haran, where his uncle Lavan lives, he meets his cousin Rachel, falls in love with her, and works 7 difficult years to marry her. Imagine his shock and surprise when the wedding is over and he removes the veil from his bride's face. Holy gorsh, it's Rachel's older sister Leah.
She's so pretty too.
Jacob is infuriated with Lavan's trickery, but is still forced to work another 7 years to marry Rachel. Talk about a love story. After another few years of marriage and 11 baby boys later, Jacob finally leaves his father-in-law Lavan's house, now an extremely wealthy man, and begins his return trip to his homeland.
Jacob is commonly referred to as the Bechir HaAvot, the choicest of the forefathers. One reason is because Abraham and Isaac each had one good son, and one son that was not so good.
But Jacob was the only one which established a truly righteous and special family. His 12 sons grew to be God-serving pillars of strength, becoming the 12 tribes of Israel.
But what did Jacob do to deserve such blessing? In what way was Jacob different than Abraham and Isaac?
Well, most obviously, a great portion of Jacob's life, some 20-something years, were spent outside of holy climates, inside the home of Lavan, an idol-worshipping swindler. Those years were not easy. They were filled with tension and pressures.
Lavan was no easy father-in-law. He was too protective of his daughters, put too much pressure on his son-in-law, always complained, never watching the grandkids so I could play hockey.
Okay, Tzvi, please. Yet Jacob persevered and found great success there. Even more, Jacob helped transform Lavan's own daughters and grandchildren to become holy and follow in the ways of God. Why, even the wealth of Lavan, which Jacob skillfully acquired, was now directed to Jacob's holy pursuits instead of Lavan's idol-worshipping ways.
This is why Jacob is known as the choicest of the forefathers. He didn't hide away in the safe confines of the Torah life and the closed community living. He ventured into the spiritually dangerous paths.
The morally void parts of the world were just waiting for a Jacob to come along and transform them, elevating the entire surroundings with holiness and divine purpose. Go.
Uncle Tzvi, what's the lesson?
That's a very good question, Cubby. The lesson, oh, is that a donut?
My friends, look around the world and see all the Lavans that are inundating our lives throughout the day. Those elements in our surroundings that swindle our souls, drawing us away from doing the right thing, that is today's Lavan. Jacob is our role model, not being afraid to confront those negative influences. In fact, he utilizes his skills and abilities to transform the negative into holiness.
When Jacob leaves, Lavan gives chase with the intent to annihilate Jacob.
Jacob, the father of Israel, is being attacked with the intent to wipe him out. Now, where have I heard this before? Oh yes, Hamas is calling for the total destruction of Israel.
No, not just the country, the people as well.
The Lavans of the world are threatening again. Let us take the inspiration and powers of this week's Torah portion and stand up to the Lavans and the terrorists. Don't shy away from your struggles. Confront them and you too will find the greatest success and blessings.
We are strong with our conviction that God Almighty has promised our continued survival to the nation of Israel, descendants of Jacob. May God continue to protect the soldiers and civilians in the Holy Land of Israel. Shabbat Shalom.
Bereshis